Hello folks, this is Hidden Numismatist back at you with another video on my channel here. If you're looking for a set that is very, very easy to do in uncirculated, and you want to enjoy the beauty of an uncirculated nickel as it tones with original toning and through the years, and a good quality album like a Dansco, where you know your coins will be protected, the Jefferson nickel is your way to go. I did this set, and all these coins in this date range are all uncirculated, including the proofs. Of course, the proofs, uncirculated, they were pulled out from proof sets. And this is an extremely easy set to do, and a very enjoyable and fun series, because the Jefferson nickel, it really doesn't get the respect that it deserves. It really doesn't. So I wanted to bring this album to you, and show you what I put together, and then from this date range, from 38 to 2005, the slab versions of these coins. Okay, let's get started. Here's the write-up that I always like to include my numismatic brothers and sisters. You're able to capture that. It started off in 1938, the Philadelphia Mint. And 2 years before the Buffalo nickel was due to meet its required tenor of 25 years, the country wanted to do something other than liberty. They wanted to portray something other than liberty, the liberty personification. It has always been carried on many of our coins and denominations. So they held a competition. The Mint held a competition and said, people that are interested in giving us a design for our next nickel, and we don't want to portray liberty, we want to do Jefferson, you're welcome to submit your proposals for the Jefferson nickel. There were specific requirements that needed to be met, and off the top of my head, I do not remember those. But the winner was ultimately Felix Schlag. He won the $1,000 prize, and his design was picked. And I think it's beautiful. They did a beautiful, they picked a beautiful representation of Jefferson and his home Monticello on the reverse. Come to think of it, I think one of the requirements is that his home needed to be portrayed. Monticello needed to be portrayed on the reverse. And it's comical that it was blatantly one of the rules. Some of the people that submitted designs for the obverse reverse did not include Monticello whatsoever. They just like, yeah, forget it. Let's see if they'll do this. And they made a fool of themselves and said, no, this is not right. We're eliminating you because you have to represent Monticello. I won't show you the reverse of all of them, just to give you a representation. And I love how they originally tone, as I said at the beginning. Just the beautiful album toning that these develop. And keeping them in a good quality album like Dansco. Dansco knows what they're doing. These are damn good archival, beautiful quality albums, acid-free. Look at the beautiful toning on that one, the purples and the blues. And I'm doing a second set for family. Actually, there's 2-3 different sets that I'm doing for family in Unk. The Franklin half, which I portrayed on my channel already. This is the key date. But still, like I said, I mean, there aren't, the beauty of a set like this, there aren't any major stoppers. I mean, this coin, yes, it's technically the key date, the lowest mintage. That doesn't mean it's thousands or hundreds of dollars. That's the beauty of having to be able to do a set and know that it's not going to blow your pocketbook out of the water. Started in 1938. And what's sentimental to the Jefferson nickel, to me, I'm sorry, look how beautiful that is that my daddy was born in 38. Bless his heart. Daddy was born January 1st, 1938, and he passed in 2011. So it's a very sentimental series to me, because anything 1938 is touching to me, because I have a lot of love and respect for my daddy. He was a wonderful father. And I forgot to note, folks, that these years with the mint mark above Monticello, big, bold mint mark, are for the war effort. And they're 35% silver. Because they needed nickel. So these are silver here. And they're beautiful in ink. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. And even to do the Civil War nickels in ink, and I have a few representations here, tells you that it's just such a cool set, man. And it's honoring Jefferson. I mean, what more can you ask? Look at that, beautiful. I just, you enjoy albums, love these like these, because they're so cool. And if you don't have much money or want to be careful with what you spend, the Jefferson Nickel series is definitely one set you can definitely do. Now, as you can see here, folks, they do have proofs. They started labeling the proofs in 71, but there are other miscellaneous proof years, which I will show you. But in 65, 66, and 67, no proof sets were issued. So there were special mint sets issued. And I will show you how I incorporated those later on. I think many of you, what happened here? Many of you know where I'm going, because if you follow my channel, you know that I try to do as complete as I can. I have beautiful toning. Oh man, what a tight coin. And numismatically, unfortunately, this is not going to do anything numismatically collector value for a long, long time, because the mintage numbers are so high for this series. Like I said, even the 50D, 50 Denver, is nothing, that's extremely hard to do. But still, you love these coins, and you respect Jefferson, because he's a very, very important president in our history, very important man. And then, as you know, folks, in 79 and 81, they did the Type 1, the Type 2 based on the S. And for some reason, well, I guess, yeah, the Type 2 is not labeled because the Type 2s are a little bit tougher. But like I said, no, they're not. And I incorporated that as well. But I know that that's the Type 1 or Variety 1. I want to label the port there appropriately. How many of you are working on a Jefferson Nickel album? And if you are, I hope you're doing it in ink. Because, like I said, man, there are no major stoppers. There's no tough, extremely expensive key gates. And what a fun album. I'll never forget, I showed this album to my father once. We were hanging out one evening. And I go, Daddy, you know what's cool? And he looked at me, raised his eyebrows, saying, yeah, what? I said, the Jefferson Nickel started in 1938, Daddy. And he looked at me and goes, really? But the way that he said really was very touching. Because he's like, hey, man, that's my birth year. He said, really? And he enjoyed, look at that, beautiful. Good, man, it's just Yeah, daddies are precious. But he's in a better place, so that's what we have to focus on, right? And remember the good days and good memories. Just show you some of these beautiful reverses. Beautiful coins. And in 2005, they started to do different reverses. Ocean View, Return to Monticello, what have you. I can't remember all 4 of them. And then this is the Type 2 from 81. I put that in there. And these are just some miscellaneous coolies, like the large mint mark. And the other one was, the other 41 has a small mint mark. Well, here it is, right next to each other. And this is a clipped planchet. I thought it was cool to incorporate that. And these are the SMS special mint sets, 65, 66, and 67, as there were no proof sets issued. And I wish they would have incorporated these into the album itself, but they didn't. Anyway, and then you know me. Here we go, folks. This is a supplement page that I bought from Dansco. And I put all the miscellaneous proofs, because like I said, they don't have all of the proof ports labeled. And this is the 50, the proof, 50, 51, so on and so forth. And these are the ones that I don't have yet, the 49, the 48. And through time, I will be able to get those. So these aren't technically part of the literal album itself. But I love Jefferson nickels. I'm going to try to do them as much as I can. So, thought you folks would enjoy that. These are the miscellaneous proof strikes on this page. And thankfully, it fits this album very well, you know. So, all right, that's cool. We did that. Now let's go over these real quick. Because you know every collector that does a Dansco set has to have nice representations of the slab versions. Beautiful 67. Oh, that's tight. 44S. War nickel. See with that S over the Monticello. 35%. And then later on they put the mint mark right there. And then they currently have it on the obverse, I believe. It's another war from Philadelphia, 65. Beautiful. That's developing, nice toning on it. I'm going to get these out of order. And then here's a key. Well, no, I'm sorry. This is not the 50D. I thought it was. I spoke too early. 45S. Another beautiful uncirculated war nickel. Beautiful coins. And here we go. Here's a key. 64. I think I have 2 different 50Ds. I got one in the Dansco. That's an Unk. It's a mint state. Uncirculated. This is a straight rated 64 from PCGS. Beautiful. See, that's where the mint mark is right there. And then the last one is another 50D, 65. And an old Anax holder. I love the older Anax and holders. Those are cool. I love them. Beautiful, beautiful 50D. So, all right. Well, I think I represented Jefferson the best that I could. Give him some love and respect on my channel here. And if you have any thoughts, questions, suggestions, I love having dialogue with all my coin collecting buddies. So, leave your comments below. I love reading your comments and interacting with all of you, and I appreciate all of you that take the time out of your busy lives to watch my channel and my videos and what have you. So, all right. Well, you have a wonderful, blessed day, evening, night, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Be kind to each other. Take care of each other. And may God bless you all. Bye-bye.